Hey gang, DVD collector back in the movie room, and welcome back to Genre Files, where this week's genre is Westerns. I love Westerns. I absolutely adore Westerns. The simplicity of their stories, all the fighting and turbulence that these people go through in these films, plus the Wild West ones where they're just, bank robbers and stuff like that. I love every aspect of how these films are told. But I also am a big fan of modern Westerns, and I really, really, really want to see good modern Westerns, and I picked one. I bought this not exactly on a blind buy. I knew what I was getting into because I'm a huge Guy Ritchie fan. We also have Dakota Fanning in a role that I was completely impressed with. What I'm talking about is Brimstone. Just came out. It was this week's film on the shelf. Modern Western gets me anyway. So I look into them. And I look into, let's see what this is. So I have now a Western that's being called a thriller and somewhat of a horror movie. Bam, sold. Guy Ritchie's in there too. No brainer. So what I have is this amazing film that blows me away. This film is pure evil. It is evil at its darkest hour. This is a story, and I cannot say a lot about the plot or the film itself, so I just have to be very vague on this. But this is a story of the dark side of religion. It's a movie about pure evil. It really is. It is not your technical true Western. It doesn't have cowboys and Indians. It doesn't have, the old shootouts. Actually, there is a shootout, but it takes place during that time period. It does at certain points take place in a Western type town, and there are people wearing guns on belts. So Western it is. Thriller, definitely, even though I hate that fucking word. Horror, very much can be considered horror. It really could. You could put this on your shelf in the horror section, and it would be on the weak side, but it still would be considered horror. Very much impressed with this film. I can't say enough about how evil Guy Ritchie is in this movie. He plays this perfect. The film is about a girl that is in constant turmoil and being followed and being followed by this evil preacher. Guy Ritchie plays a preacher. Every time he shows up, there's some kind of big shit. It's told in 4 chapters, and it does go back and forth between her life at different times. And that's all I can tell you. It really is the end of the story for me, because I want people to not only watch this film, but be surprised like I was. I didn't see the ending coming. I thought I had put it together, and most of it I did. But then, boom, and it's one of those that's like, So, definitely check out Brimstone. Don't just take my word for it. It's out right now. I think at my Walmart, the DVD was $12.96. I think the Blu-ray was $14.96. But there was no digital, so I just went with the DVDs. So, because a lot of times the digitals, when I don't have time to sit down and watch, I can watch on my phone, or if it's needed, here, share the wealth if you get it like that. So that's all I can say, guys. I'm sorry I can't be any more helpful than that. Just know it's an amazing film. If you like films that concentrate on evil or religious aspects of evil, not that I'm not trying to go back and say, hey, this is only a religious evil film. No, that's not what it is. It's just got that side that not all of it's good. So check it out. Until next time, Genre Files Westerns. Next week is crime/gangster films. We'll be talking about The Killing. So, later.